Y'all, please excuse my messy head. I was kind of let it be messy today because I was planning on doing work outside. And I'm having to scratch that because I'm having to go fill in for my mom. My word advice, don't ever, that sounds to be mean, but don't ever work with your family unless you have to. I only have 2 days. Well, I had to work each night this week plus all day Saturday. So right now it's just 4 hours each Monday through Friday, and then 9 hours Saturday. Okay, I call it work, but I'm not getting taxes back or anything like that. But I am getting paid some, not a whole lot. But but today I was supposed to do my garden and work on that a little bit, do the lawn because it needs to be done, and I have no idea where our lawn guys are. I know he's been having issues with people leaving left and right. Some of the people I know he was trying to give them second chances in life and helping, make sure they get some money to make money and do lawns. But a lot of them have left, and some are really sketchy people. And one person got sick and had surgery and a whole bunch of stuff going on there. So I was planning on doing that and doing a couple things around the house. And so now I'm having to go do stuff. And I'm locked out of my house. So I can't even go brush my hair until I get somebody to come open up. Went to the mail and went got the lawnmower, locked the door accidentally. So, I figured while the lady we were watching, if she's still having her nap, because the person that's coming to get me is at her house, and she just laid down. So I'm try to do a couple videos. The whole Gavin thing, all my papers that I took notes on got destroyed, so I'm still going to do that video. I just got to retake notes and outline everything. So, I thought that was my mom. She's got my car right now. I was like, I don't care. Use it. And if I want to be home doing yard work and pedal around, and I got some things I need to take pictures of to sell, and we're trying to get rid of stuff. Do our spring cleaning. I try to have a couple yard sales. Ew. My hair is so messy. We try to have at least 2 yard sales a year, 3 at most. When it gets not too hot, but it's not like freezing cold. We live in Florida, so it does get hot and the humidity is horrible. So did have an offer up. I might put that back on my phone later on. I just gotta go through some of the other stuff I've listed and go through each container so I know what I've already gotten rid of and what I'm gonna go ahead and say I sold or whatever. Before I do that, I want to make a list for the list, So I want to be on Facebook Marketplace and the neighborhood app, just trying to sell. It was kind of getting hard to sell because for a little bit I was able to, between having to go last year to see my uncle, help him do conference, and starting back, trying to get back into work or some kind of work, where I guess take it a little easier on my body and trying to work on me, and kind of been slacking the last 3 weeks or so with my diet and exercising, so I gotta get back on it. But it was getting where every time I turn around I was having to do something else, and I wasn't having enough time to really work out, eat right, and I was like, no. I put on about 2 pounds. I was like, this needs to stop. And I think I put on another 2 pounds. I think I put 4 pounds back on out of the 15. And I'm like, we gotta do something. I'm barely getting any sleep. I'm having to rush like everything to get stuff done. Having to constantly fill in. I think 2 weeks. I worked 2 weeks straight, like 12 of those 14 days, and I only had like a Sunday off. And I was having to fill in for my mom and do what I was supposed to do and work somebody else's schedule. And it was like 13 plus hours a day. My shortest day was 9 hours. I was like, I can't do that. I was so wore out and hurting. That's kind of my issues now, because I was hurt myself at my other job, and I was getting where I was hurting so bad. I'll come straight home and just lay down and take a whole bunch of ibuprofen. I'm like, I can't keep doing that. Instead of getting up and working out and stuff like that, I'll go home and do that. It wasn't like I was sitting on my butt all day, every day, eating and watching TV. Although that sounds fun for a day or two here and there, but and I've unfortunately put on weight, which ain't helping me. I noticed my hips don't hurt like they did when I was working at the school cafeteria, which that's been on my mind a lot lately. Like, I really want to talk about that, like do 2 or 3 videos, because there's so much to me I feel like needs to be talked about, and I don't want to be scatterbrained. You know, I want to put bullet points and take notes, and you know, I'm not the best with remembering stuff right off the bat, so it helps to have notes. So if I look off the camera or anything when I'm doing stuff like that, little stories, please forgive me, because like it just, my mind's, I don't remember as good. It's just, I've always had that issue since I was a kid, and I have a couple of concussions, and the last one I had, I say always, but I had like 3 of them, 2 of them from work, and after my last one, I noticed a difference in myself. Now it's like my neck, and like from right here on up, like right here, has been hurting a lot. And I know back in October when I sold my other car, I picked up a box. It had I want to say it was full of textbook stuff someone had given us to sell, and I had a whole bunch of a box like that, and it was really heavy for me. I shouldn't have picked it up, because after that it started hurting, and I started getting muscle spasms. Had to go to the doctor. It seemed to quiet down, but here lately, last week or so, my shoulder's starting to do that, and it's starting to hurt up in here again. So I think I might have overdid it doing something in the house, because we've been trying to do a lot of cleaning and moving stuff around, and we're going to try to have a yard sale. And I won't be able to have one for, let's see, I have to work this Saturday. I'm off next Saturday, but I'll be celebrating my birthday a few days late. I'm just going to go to lunch with a few ladies. I go to Londonopolera's. I can't say it right, but it's a popular Mexican restaurant down in Jacksonville. So we'll go to, probably should be eating Mexican, but I only get to celebrate my birthday once a year, so I'm going to eat something good. It probably won't be a lot, but it'll be something good at least. I usually get one thing. Sometimes I share with my mom, like half it, because I don't really need to eat a whole lot, but enough throughout the day where I'm not like getting hangry or get where I feel like I'm getting sick, because like sometimes my sugar starts dropping and I just feel bad, and it's like, look, we have less than 30 minutes. Maybe we could do 15-20 minutes before I'm like very moody. Okay, I thought that was my ride. Never mind. It's like I hear something. So anyways, yeah, that's what's going on. I got a couple Bible studies with me. I want to go ahead and do, and those videos, and have them posted. Hopefully one today. If not tomorrow. And one later in the week. Just trying to get them out. and hopefully I can do more throughout the week. I was hoping to have today to go through stuff. And so we're having a conference, not a mini conference. Sorry, my alarm is starting to go off. We call it a pioneers rally. All next week we have a play come up Saturday and Sunday, and then all week is 3 days of revival and 3 days of the rally, and in church on Sunday. So I'm gonna be busy all this week, all next week. Then I had to work next week, so they had me going every other week with this other lady because she wouldn't do 2 or 3 days a week, and she kept going on cruises, and I was fine with working 2 or 3 days a week. It's like, as long as I get paid enough to pay my bills for the week, whatever. At least it's something, and it's a stepping stone. And it's better than having no job. It's better having this than having no job right now. Because I was just trying to live off of Social Security. I'm not giving much. It's filling in. I might get $10 for the whole time. But it's definitely something. And I'm hoping to get stuff paid off near the end of the year, enough to I want to be able to get another car, even if I had to pay in payments. Looks like my credit score is getting better, and I like to eventually get the watermark, pay enough to take the watermark off of the videos. And I can't really afford to do it right now. And someone was one of my favorite YouTubers, and I just agree with everything he says, but there's one thing I didn't really agree with, and it might be true for some cases, but I mean, I'm still subscribed to a person and I still watch his videos regardless, but I didn't really agree with him saying that those have watermarks are just being lazy and cheap, and they don't care about their videos. I very much care about my videos. I might not be the best right now. They will get better in the future. But there's those of us that have a limited income, and they're doing good to pay their own bills, but much less be able to do anything else. I'm doing good sometimes to go out to eat once in a while. Just warn me in advance, and then I'll try to put something, whether it's $5, $10 aside, because I could do that sometimes. Not out of every check, but sometimes. And it's not that often I get to go do stuff. I'm doing good to be able to go for my birthday, and I'm not the one paying for my meal. My mom is. She wants to take me out, and there's ladies that I want to go spend time with that haven't really been able to go out and do anything with. So hopefully by the end of this year, beginning of next year, the watermark will be gone. I gotta see how much it will be through the place I do my stuff, and I want to do better with my editing. That part has been kind of lazy because we're doing so much that it's I don't always have time to spend doing stuff like that. But hopefully after the next few weeks, month, I won't be having to film in as much because my mom has to do physical therapy on her knees and her arm. Maybe y'all don't know she had to have she had breast cancer. She had to get partial mastectomy, and they didn't tell her till the day of or 2 days of before the surgery. She got paperwork in the mail. She had to call me. I'm like, what is this? Because all the doctor told her was that she was going to get the lump removed, and that was it. And now she's regretting to have that, letting them take the partial because the nerve hurts. And couldn't find out the same thing happened to our pastor's wife. And they did the same thing, and it bothers her. And if she tries to go out in the yard and do stuff, it takes her out. And she's for 3 weeks. be able to do much, so she's having to get help with things in the yard. Like her kids are coming to help her as much as they can. I know most of them work. Once assistant pastor, so he helps a little bit and where he can. And now her youngest daughter just started working this year, started back working. She had her kids, stayed at home for a little bit with them, and she want to go back doing the kindergarten. Was it pre-K or kindergarten? Teaching that area, the kids, because she was a pre-K teacher, no, kindergarten teacher when she graduated in school and got married. But I got 4 kids. 2 of them were twins, so it's like, she's like, yeah, I think it's time to go back to work. She's like, I love staying at home, but the kids are in school now, and the last one's about to go to school soon, and she's in pre-K. Yeah, she wanted to do that, So there's they getting other guys that are free during the weekend to help and over there and all that stuff. And I'm glad they're, at least getting some kind of help. But same thing is going on with my mom. I tell her not to do certain stuff as like I'm stubborn too. She thinks all my stubbornness comes from my dad, but I think a lot of it comes from her too. But she's really stubborn. I tell her not to do certain things because I know it's going to hurt her. And sure enough, she'll be trying to get out here and cut limbs. I'm like, Mom, that's why I'm here. And I was like, I'm trying to help you out. I try to do what I can in the yard and around the house. And I'm not saying it's all good. Like, there's times it gets aggravated. I'm sure that's any household. Because you got, a couple grown people in one house and their family, so things are going to happen. But yeah, so I tried cutting her limbs down one time, and she was out for 3 weeks. I was hurting, trying to get some stuff done. I did stuff back in October, and I did some stuff I think last month, and I got to go back on the up front for a little bit here. So I missed a couple of spots. I could have been doing stuff while I was waiting for the key. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It's already getting too long. So I'm want to give y'all an update what's going on. So hopefully Thursday I can do something. Hopefully. I know it'll be cut it short next week too. I mean, at least I don't have to work. I can do stuff hopefully during the week, and it might be just Monday and Thursday. So in between all this time, I did my cleaning twice last week. I gotta find time to clean this week and next my house. But I guess that's it. I'll see y'all later. Bye, you guys.